Welcome to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where today we're probably going to be moving our decay hastener. You can see there's still a bit of radiation here, and I've actually got a bunch of these, and they're just not quite... they're not even doing much at the moment. They've got borax in them. I mean this guy. This guy doesn't say he's doing nothing. We've got this irradiated borax. We could actually be recycling it in a crystallizer. But this is a bit of a hassle. Although actually, it is kind of a closed loop, isn't it? Like we could just export into... I mean, maybe we'll do this, but it's just not keeping up with how much radiation this thorium irradiation is causing. Which is a shame. But in my inventory, you'll notice, one, I've got a magnet. Now, this is the first time I've been properly recording for about 2 weeks, so the backlog is completely gone. I wasn't able to record for a couple of weeks, so I did quite a bit in advance. And also, this is tidier. The big jumbled mess is gone. It's somewhat tidier. People did recommend using like the P2P thing, which I haven't done yet. So we've got a whole bunch of dense cable running down when we could probably get away. Well, no, we could definitely get away with running like a single cable. But at the very least, this is significantly tidier than it was. And we got this, it's bigger crafting storages because I was crafting some big stuff. Aside from that and the magnet is very handy. Once I activate it, now I've activated it, and we don't lose stuff. Am a little bit short on bauble slots though, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no more dropping stuff into the void. So, in my inventory, I have all the components for a Tbu Reactor Design that I'm going to whip up on the moon, just to start processing some of that. Now, there were a couple of designs I could have gone for. One was a Tbu breeder, and it's pretty much designed to like rip through as much Tbu fuel as possible. And it would take sort of 64 stacks at a time. Well, 64. It would take a full stack of Tbu at a time. And turn it into just the depleted Tbu, which you then reprocess. But I thought I kind of want the steam from it, and because of the buffs that Nuclear Crafts have in this pack, it's probably going to be like a decent boost to power production to actually use the Tbu. So we're going to pop down to the moon, use the reactor builder to assemble this guy, and yeah, we're probably going to be doing something with the ender chests to make the decay hastener work on the moon instead, because I don't like having this much radiation in the base. It's just a little bit annoying to deal with. This guy actually doesn't make too much. It's making like 4, so we can probably set up the scrubbers in this chunk, and that'll be cool. I could also turn radiation off, but I mean, I want to see how radioactive the moon will get. Now, I'm going to hopefully be using the same turbine. Yeah, he's at 1300. This reactor only produces it's just under 400 millibuckets of steam, so we're not going to be exceeding that. And then, yeah. For next reactors, I was looking into it, and I think we're going to be getting into like a highly enriched uranium. Or highly enriched fuel, probably not uranium. So you can see here we're using, I don't know what that stands for, MZA, I'm not sure. But if we look over here, this is LEU, and that's like low enriched uranium. Maybe that's not what that stands for. But HEU is like highly enriched. I don't know if that's what that stands for. But essentially, like if we look at 235, we've got the LEU, and then we should have HEU here, which generally... if we look at the recipe for it, generally takes more of like this part. Like we can use this uranium to make like an LEU, which takes like one of this different one and then a bunch of them. Or the HEU variant uses more of this other thing. And we've got heaps of like this uranium left over. Well, at least I think we do. Yeah, you can see we got like 3000 uranium 238. But we've actually only got... Oh, nitride. That's probably why that doesn't do its thing. 238. Oh, so this is getting processed. Wait, what? How is this even working? Oh, this must be byproducts from something. Anyway. Let's whip up another reactor. Just quickly, and I doubt he'll fit there, so we're probably just going to go in this chunk. And we'll use this guy. I got the file here, that's not where I want it. If you were here... I mean, yeah, I'll... probably don't want him... Do I want him right there? No, we'll probably try and line him up with this guy. Now, this reactor does use something different that I haven't touched before, and that's these boron-silver fission neutron shields. And I can't remember what they do. Heat gen per flux, 5 heat attack efficiency multiplier, neutron shield. I thought they were used for you can like supply redstone to them, and they would stop the nuclear reaction. I could be wrong. Now, I might want to stop this guy when he starts building the casings, because he tends to do it wrong. Yeah. It's not quite doing it right. And we should be just about ready to fire this guy up. I think we're good to go. I think we are. I guess we'll find out. So you're extracting, always active. You're extracting, always active. Just back into the system. We've got our pipes hooked up. Now, superlaminar flow duct has limitless transfer rate. So, when pressurized, what does that mean? Hoping that means that it'll be fine like this. So we've got this reactor running. Producing 639, so it's going to be probably like half that. A bit under, I think. This guy's producing 748. Actually, we are running out of chunks to load. I unloaded a bunch of the base, but I think I might need some of them loaded, actually, thinking about it. So I had been planning on coming over here and building more stuff in this crater, but we could also start building up. Like start having reactors on top of these ones, which isn't going to look as cool, but we don't want to have them not chunk loaded. Or I might just find the configs and edit it so I can load more. We might do that. Right, enough of this. Let's grab our Tbu. Now I've got a bunch of Tbu zirconium alloy here. Should take 12 at a time. Go. You're not on. I'm wrong about how much fuel it takes. It takes 24 at a time. So that will be why it's not running. He's away, producing 339, so not huge. Oh, you're sitting at 71%. We're now producing 500,000 RF attack. That's pretty cool. So we're probably not going to be fitting, many more reactors onto this guy. 500,000 RF attack's not bad. And I'm thinking I probably want to start trying to get into some like higher energy reactors as well. So we might I'll get rid of these torches. We might be building a new turbine for our next lot of reactors. Depending on how far we keep going into nuclear craft. Oh well, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We've got some Tbu going. We're probably going to want Neptunium for something. I don't know. I'll just sort out what I'm doing. I'll sort out the simple automation of, sending the process stuff back and sending more Tbu into here. And I might move the decay hastener down here. And oh, look at all the radiation we're getting. This is 8 millirads a tick. So Tbu is way more radioactive while it's processing, by the look of it. And yeah, we got weakness. Might need to get some rad away. And decay hastener successfully moved. Woody's got some ender chests with different colors. We want to craft something like radium, which needs the decay hastener. Push the button. That's not right. Why did Tbu end up in there? I think I put... Yeah, I think the radium was coming back into here and then just getting sucked back into the decay haze. No, that's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. I guess it's just like trying to use interfaces like this isn't the best way of going about it. And radiation starting to go down. We're actually sitting at like 308 URads, which is like 0.3 MRads. So that's pretty cool. 284, so it's going down, it's going back up occasionally, which makes me think that our fuel reprocessing is also producing some radiation. Maybe it's producing radiation. It's interesting, we keep getting jammed up on MZA. I think it should actually, if we just get rid of that one, I think we produce just enough that like it's the exact right amount to get processed one time through. And we got a lot of Tbu fuel maybe to reprocess. Yeah, we might have to go for different reprocessors. But I've also been working on this Ice Dragon Steel Sword that we made, was it a couple of episodes back? A couple of episodes back now. I got Insight 10, Sweeping Edge 11. I just put on XP Boost and Sharpness 10, and all I think we need now is Vorpal. So, if we pop over to our Enchanter, Book and Quill, 3 Z Logic Controllers, and some Lapis. Makes Vorpal 3, and we may have enough to put that on. We do. And Vorpal's the one that occasionally you do, like, ridiculous amounts of extra damage. Now, we might have been able to get a higher level Vorpal through here, but as you can see, I'm down to 24 experience. We've got some other books. We've got, like, Beheading, which could be kind of cool, actually. I don't want to end up with Flim Flam, though. Got another Sharpness 10 there, holding. It's kind of cool. Oh, we don't have looting. There's a looting on that guy, so we might try and chuck that on. And I'm pretty sure I had capturing. Capturing 8 gives you like mob spawn eggs occasionally. So I think that could be kind of cool to see as well. I don't want to try and put pizza on there, but that would be kind of funny. So we don't have enough experience for looting. We don't have enough experience, right? Actually, we might have enough. We might have enough. We might have enough. So let's put on, what do I want, looting or capturing? Just making sure it's, oh, it is going to remove our sharpness 10. So no, I don't want to do that. I definitely want to put capturing on there. Yeah, we'd actually lose a little bit of damage. No, I think we can separate that, right? We had a disenchanter. An enchant pylon? I'm pretty sure we can put this on here, and if we add in just a book... Oh, easy. That happened really, really fast. And we can get the looting, which I want. There we go, so we got Insight for experience boost, Sweeping Edge for hitting lots of mobs, XP boost for even more experience boost, Sharpness 10 for damage, Vorpal 3 for insane damage, Capturing for getting mob eggs, and looting for getting stuff. And Mending or Unbreaking would be good on that too. We did have... And I'll actually use the sample that's over here that I keep remembering after I start walking away from it. We had an Unbreaking... Something ridiculous. Breaking 9, that'll do. 35 levels. Breaking 9, cool. Sweet. I guess we go and test this out on something. And then the ultimate test of whether or not this sword is as good as our other one. A dragon. Yes. Yes, this sword is as good as our glitch sword was.
Perfect. And the last thing we're going to do this episode is, you can see I'm whipping up another reactor. Now fluorite, not that fluorite, this fluorite. I kind of want this recipe, and I'm not in the right mode. We don't want to ingot form, we want to turn crushed fluorite into fluorite. Let's go over here in our shiny new pressurizer, which is definitely going to want some speed upgrades, I suspect. And then we need 10 fluorite heat sinks. And this should be a pretty decent reactor. And the only reason I'm making this is what I was going to do, and we'll talk about this radiation suit in a minute. What I was going to do was start turning the steam that comes out of the turbine, because it goes from high pressure steam into what I thought it went into low pressure steam. It actually goes into exhaust steam. And then you need to use a heat exchanger to turn it into low pressure steam, but I don't think that's working at the moment. So I don't think there's actually a way. Yeah, these heat exchangers don't work yet, so we can't turn our exhaust steam into low pressure steam, unfortunately. So we're just binning it as literally the only way you can do it at the moment. But that's cool. So we're going to get a HEP-241, so high energy plutonium 241 fuel reactor. And this is going to produce more steam than all of our reactors combined. And I'm just chucking it into another copy of the starter reactor because it should be able to handle it. And that should be cool. Did I start crafting these? I did. And as I suspected, that's pretty slow. So I'll tow and bottle him. Yeah, but he's going to want some energy upgrades as well. Oh, actually, we might as well talk about why I made a hazmat suit. So it's got airtight seal on it so we don't suffocate, but you can see we've got like 106 URADs. When we chuck it on, we've only got 1 NRAD. Which is, yeah, must be like a fraction of that. Notice I've put a high RADs warning on here. Because if we come down here, and this is moved up there, if we come down here, we've got 10 MRADs with a radiation suit on. So without a radiation suit, 318 MRADs a tick. That is very radioactive here, and it's just this guy plus all the reactors. Just adding up to a whole bunch of radiation, which is actually, yeah, pretty dangerous, and we would not last long. And eating golden apples all the time is a little bit annoying, so rad ways in the future. But yeah. As for where I'm going to chuck this reactor, I think up above. Yeah, I'm going to stick him above these ones. Could go below as well. And I think we got the stuff. He's exactly the same size as this reactor, so he's going to sit on top of this dude. And I don't know where we're putting the turbine yet, but I didn't put any of this stuff in here. That would do it. And actually, let's take all the casings out because I still want to do that myself. Actually, we're still missing. I think we're still missing a couple of things, but this should be fine. And I think we're ready. I've got another identical turbine set up, which should be able to handle the amount of power we're going to be sending in. And we've got our universal bins to get rid of that excess steam that we can't do anything with yet. So, I actually can't jump that high. Yeah, sort of alternating. It's nighttime, so I kind of want the night vision, but I do want the radiation protection because that thing, oh dear. That thing is adding a lot of radiation to the area, and this is not going to help. Not going to help. So we've got water going in. Got steam. Steam should be getting output. Cool. Let's get a bunch of this. Let's put this into the network. Is this actually doing anything? Yes, it is. We've got a whole bunch of this fuel. I'm pretty sure this is pretty radioactive. 1 rad attack. Yikes. Okay, you're not going because... Oh, you're away.
Net cluster heading, -1, producing 2,000 millibuckets a tick. We are producing 500. Why are you doing that? Why are you moving weird? This should be cool. It seems like this is working fine. We're currently producing 580,000 hour per tick in this guy and 500,000, so we're looking at, well, almost 1.1 million hour per tick from, you know, we got a bit of infrastructure here now. Kind of tried to make it look like he should be sitting on top. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know why the turbine doesn't look like he's spinning very fast. Might just be a rendering thing. Yeah, there's no reason that he should be struggling. Sweet. Well, there's a bunch more power. We should be sorted for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure if I upgraded my void miners with all the speed upgrades and got them to the next tier, all this power would be gone. That's cool. Right, next episode, we're gonna go back to looking at the quests until we discover we need more power. Right, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.